Good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you live from the beautiful campus of doTERRA. It is cold. I'll show you. It's the leaves are falling, and I was walking to work today, and it was about 24 degrees. So there. Sorry, we're having some connectivity issues, but hopefully that fixed it. Anyway, very cold, and I was walking in and I thought, you know what? I need to be putting some oils on the diffuser for this cold weather because it is winter here in Utah. But, and maybe it's winter where you are. If it's not, if it's still beautiful and warm, I'm kind of jealous of you because I'm all bundled up in my coat, but that's okay. Because I want to share with you 4 of my favorite lesser known essential oils that are amazing for the diffuser for this time of year, right? Kind of seasonal, fantastic. And they may be ones that you're not as familiar with, but I love them and I hope you do too. So, okay, let me start with the first one. How many of you love or use or know anything about marjoram? This one we don't talk about very much. You might know it from its supporting role in the Serenity blend. It is in there. This is a fantastic essential oil because it's kind of like, it's got a similar chemistry to tea tree, but it is less sharp. It's a little bit sweeter. So this is one that I love to throw on the diffuser because it kind of makes my home fresh, and it feels, there's like a cut grass kind of smell to it. It makes me think about summer a little bit, especially when it gets chilly. And I'm kind of watching the comments. Yes, harvest spice, that is one of my go-tos, absolutely. And we use it all up and then it's gone, and so then I'm reaching for my other oils. So marjoram is one of the ones that I reach for, and if you don't know that one very well, I encourage you to try that one out, and you might be really surprised, impressed, happy about this fresh scent that it gives your house. It's really nice for all these cold days when, you know, it almost has this fallen leaf kind of smell with those terpenes that it's very rich in. So marjoram's a really fun one. Okay, so my next one, and this is one I've got on my diffuser in my office right now, bergamot. Yeah, we think about this one maybe as a summertime essential oil, but the reason that I love it, especially when it gets cold and I'm kind of huddled inside and I'm feeling like I need a little bit of a boost, is because this one's got the chemistry of your kind of summery citruses, but also your very calming lavender. And I don't know about you, but sometimes during these holiday seasons, end of the year, everything like that, I get a little stressed. And so I love this one on the diffuser because it's really an uplifting essential oil. And my kids, when they're stressed with their schoolwork and all the things that are going on in their lives too, this is really a fantastic one to have going on the diffuser. Not only does it smell amazing, the chemistry is really supportive of the brain, of focus, of mood uplift, and of calming. So that's one that we definitely need this time of year. Okay, here's one. We don't talk about this one a lot either, but it's one of my absolute favorites. Cassia. Cassia. It's cinnamon's brother. It's got a similar chemistry. So cinnamaldehyde is its main component. It's even higher in cinnamaldehyde than cinnamon bark, if you can believe it. So that really cinnamony, intense aroma is there. But because of the different minor chemistry of cassia, you almost get this apple cinnamon kind of aroma. So my 14-year-old daughter has this on the diffuser in her room right now. And I tell you what, I walk around and the whole upstairs of our house now smells like a cinnamon apple pie. It is amazing. So warm, so inviting. So this is one of my absolute favorite cold weather oils to throw on the diffuser. If you've got a bottle laying around somewhere and you don't know what to do with it, try out on the diffuser. You will not regret that. It's fantastic. And all these that I'm talking about too, they're great to blend with your other essential oils that you love. These blend really well with things like, you know, a wood. They'll blend well with almost anything. Blends really well with lavender. Depending on what you need, what your needs are in your house that day. Okay, final one. And this may not come as too much of a surprise, but Siberian fir. Right, we don't talk about this one much either, not super common. It has a major starring role in one of my favorite blends, which is Northern Escape. But this kind of is that Christmassy, foresty, piney smell. And so I like to put this one on when we're doing something like decorating our Christmas tree, or just to kind of freshen things up. And it's a nice change sometimes from the florals or the citruses that I'll reach for most often. So this one, again, if you've got a bottle kind of laying around, you will love it. I love this one too in massage. I'll put it together with some copaiba. It's mind-blowing. So some of these lesser known essential oils have really become some of my favorites to reach for when I've gone through my usual ones on my diffuser and I'm just needing something to feel like, the summer will come again. Can you see my breath? Maybe not. It is still really, really cold here. So that's kind of what got me thinking about these oils that we need for our diffuser for when it gets chilly, for when the seasons are changing. Okay, so I'm gonna look at some comments. Siberian fir and wild orange. Yes, sing to me. The limonene from the wild orange and the bornyl acetate from the Siberian fir. It is a match made in heaven. It's like kind of a DIY Shinrin-yoku if you don't happen to have your Shinrin-yoku plant. So those two go beautifully together. What else? Okay, anyone? I would love for you to comment. What are some of your favorite seasonal diffuser blends, or ones that you may not think of as much, that you're reaching for this oil and you're like, oh, I wonder what this smells like on the diffuser. Because sometimes you're going to surprise yourself and you're going to find something that you absolutely love. And another thing I love about all of these oils that we're talking about, these singles, they're very affordable, right? So there's something that you can put on the diffuser, not worry about using it up, because it's not too expensive to get another one. So I'll actually take my cassia. I've got a big bowl of pine cones that I use decoratively in the fall and in the winter because they're very kind of seasonal and fun. I'll actually put the cassia on those pine cones too. And it's a really nice centerpiece almost on my kitchen table, and just the aroma coming off of it is fantastic. Okay, let's look. Old Holiday Joy with vanilla. Oh, so you can take the new Holiday Joy, add a little bit of drop of the Madagascar vanilla. Oh, it's on fire. I love that one so much. What else? Harvest Spice and Eucalyptus. Ooh, I have not tried that particular combination. I do love eucalyptus on its own too. That's one that we'll throw on the diffuser. I'll put on the walls of the shower. It's really nice to kind of keep the feel of that nice open breathing, especially at this time of year when there are different threats that we're trying to be aware of. So those are some of my very favorites, and I hope that you guys get a chance to, continue to comment. Think about what oils you would use at this time of year and what you might use, not just for the holidays, but anytime around your house. Anything that you want to help uplift your family, brighten your home, make it feel like this is an amazing essential oil for me and my family, and this is what we need right now. So thank you guys so much. Oh, one more. For cough, Siberian fir, rosemary, eucalyptus. Yes, rosemary was one that I actually considered talking about because that is one of my all-time favorite. It's an unsung hero, really, I think, of our essential oil world. And that's one I'll throw on the diffuser. Not only does it have this really nice kind of rich, warm herbal aroma, but there have been studies that have been done that it helps with focus, concentration, cognitive functioning. So I get my kids around what we call the homework table after school. Of course, they're burned out from school, so we'll put on the rosemary. And I'll tell you what, it is just this amazing driver of their focus and their energy to get that homework done. So yes, and I love that combination, the Siberian fir, the rosemary, eucalyptus. Haven't tried that particular one, but I'm really going to because that sounds amazing. And spearmint too. Didn't talk about that one. We don't talk about it a lot, but one of my favorite combinations, spearmint, rosemary, cedarwood. That is a really nice, deep, rich combination, and it gives this kind of warmth and the depth to the house. Spearmint on its own is one of my favorites because it's very calming and soothing. Its main chemistry is carvone, right? That's a ketone, which is known to be very soothing to the body, to the central nervous system. So again, I picked 4 to talk about, but there are so many that we could talk about, that we should talk about more in our doTERRA education, because they really are very powerful. So if you just joined and you missed the first couple, let me just share with you the 4 that I shared that have kind of become some of my lesser known oils that I'm reaching for now and putting on my diffuser and having amazing results with. So we talked about marjoram. Marjoram is wonderful, soothing, calming. It's like the sweeter, a little bit sweeter version with a similar chemistry to tea tree. So I love that one. We talked about bergamot, one of my all-time favorite go-tos for the diffuser all year long, but especially now when I need that little bit of uplift and relief from the stress of kind of holidays and end of year and a house full of teenagers, if nothing else. Cassia. This is one of my new favorites, and my 14-year-old daughter's absolute favorite right now. She's got on her diffuser cinnamon apple kind of a flavor. Delicious. It makes our home smell amazing. And Siberian fir. And we've had a lot of people talking and commenting about how they use Siberian fir on their diffuser with things like rosemary, eucalyptus. It's an amazing blend oil. And when you're putting it with a citrus, then it kind of becomes a Shinrin-yoku type oil. So these are 4 of my absolute favorites. And I have loved seeing these comments from you guys. I would love to hear, let's keep the conversation going. Let me know what you have on your diffuser right now and how you love to use these essential oils. Really quick, I'll go through a couple more comments and then I don't want to keep you guys too long, but thank you so much for joining me today. This is so fun. I need to do lives more. Okay, so the chemistry of cassia, absolutely. We were talking a little bit, it's kind of like, it's a brother, it's in the same plant genus as our cinnamon, in the little cinnamon bottle, Cinnamomum zeylanicum. This is Cinnamomum cassia. They have similar chemistry with cinnamaldehyde being their main ingredient. Now, aldehydes in general, very, very supportive of seasonal threats, shall we say. So another good thing besides smelling amazing in the house is it can kind of help keep things clean and clear, especially at this time of year when we're running into the season where things are, going to be threatening our well-being and our wellness. So the aldehydes are really powerful for that. I actually have this as one of the ingredients when I'm putting, when my kids are having ear discomfort. I'll have to do a live about that because we have a blend that we use for that particular use. But this is one of the main drivers of that because the aldehydes are really powerful that way. So it doesn't take very much, a few drops in there. The cinnamaldehyde really will just fill your home with an amazing aroma. And then the sesquiterpenes in this blend, the woody, kind of rich, warm aromas that come underneath are going to make it very long lasting, which is another thing I love about having cassia in the diffuser. It lasts a really long time, longer than some of the other ones that just have the light components. So, awesome. Okay, let's Shinrin-yoku. Yes, Shinrin-yoku is one of my favorite doTERRA blends. I put that one in the diffuser a lot. So yeah, if you don't have your Shinrin-yoku, if you've gone through it all like we have, you can't get more immediately. I love the comment about the Siberian fir, the wild orange. That's a really good combination. And you're going to get the limonene and the pinene that are kind of the main drivers of that forest bathing experience for your body to have. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you are enjoying your fall/winter/ neither of those weather wherever you are. And I hope that you have a beautiful day. And I hope that you are loving your doTERRA oils wherever you are.